You know, she wanna ride in my V8, Hellcats, track house, OA, V8s, Hellcats, track house, OA, V8s, Hellcats, track house, OA, track house, OA.
We looked at one quarterback. Let's look at the next one. After this, we'll watch. I got some other related videos. What's some other videos? We're gonna take a break from sports. All right.
Can I tell you one quarterback who was brash, especially coming out of college, with the way he plays, the way he carried himself? By the name of Baker Mayfield, He went #1 too. Now all of a sudden, there's a problem with having confidence in yourself. He's not brash, it's about having confidence. It's believing in yourself, it's believing in the work that you've already put in. The resume speaks for itself. Turn on the film.
Baker's elite, let's calm down.
All nonsense, they're just trying to take shots at primetime Deion Sanders. Maybe Shedeur Sanders walked into the quarterback room, and instead of being somebody acting like he would be lucky to be a part of your team, he was acting like somebody who feels you should be lucky to have him.
No one in this
Baker is tough though. No, listen. Baker is he like a different kind of quarterback, bro. Baker is one of my favorite quarterbacks to watch because he's one of the best that when shit don't go right, he make it work. Right? Obviously, you got Mahomes that do that, and Baker does a lot of that same. Obviously, he don't do it to Mahomes' level, but he's one of them. He's a fun quarterback to watch. But we're not going to call Baker Mayfield elite. That's what we're not going to do.
draft class brings more noise, more pressure, or more controversial opinions than
He a
Shedeur
good house on
Sanders.
fire guy.
I can study tape. The tape doesn't
that.
never lies. And I came away saying, wow, he's got some tools.
Raised by Coach Prime and built for the spotlight, Shedeur has the numbers, the leadership, and the swagger to back it up. So why is his draft stock slipping? Critics question his arm.
Like people saying he doesn't have the greatest arm. Okay, his arm's good enough. And not only did he put up numbers, but he won.
Others question his attitude.
Brash and arrogant is what they said about Shedeur Sanders.
In the top 7.
No doubt about it.
I do not understand this Shedeur attitude at all. Like, at all, bro. And I mean it. Yes, Shedeur like to flex on. He do. But it's not like we've heard issues of him yelling at coaches. Obviously, he's not going to do it because that's his dad. It's not like we've had issues of him just going off on other teams. The teams that he had a problem with, them came up to Colorado mad because Colorado was Colorado, and he stepped up and stood up for himself. I don't get this
About it. That's the quarterback.
That's why I know I'm the best quarterback out there, because I've done it and I proved it.
But if you strip away the narratives, what's left might just be the most NFL-ready quarterback in the entire 2025 class. Because this...
Sadly, race plays a factor. I mean, it does. It definitely does. But at the same time, it's kind of harder to hear that this year because the guy that they're putting him up against is also another black guy, right? But Shedeur is just more outspoken than Cam Ward. Like, he going to let you know he good. Cam Ward going to tell you that too, but Shedeur, he going to make sure you know.
Telling you about Shedeur Sanders. As the son of one of the biggest and most talented personalities the NFL has ever
My
seen.
dad had us grow up, privileged a little bit all up until one point. Then he moved us to the inner city. So then that's what got us that dog mentality. That's what got us like, it's do or die. You got to make it out.
Damn.
So that's how. So he threw us right into the fire.
Shedeur Sanders was always going to find himself in the spotlight. His actions tell the story of a player stocked full of confidence and pride, but he's not the diva everyone makes him out to be. As a 4-star recruit, he chose Florida Atlantic over prestigious programs such as Alabama, Georgia.
I remember hearing this story.
Because it was more important to him that he played for a black head coach. And I mean, look, he undoubtedly carries himself with a lot of swagger and I'm sure has made a lot of enemies along the way, but that begs the question of if you want to be
inner city,
don't you want your star quarterback?
I don't know what Prime moved him to. Who knows? He probably moved him to the hood. I know that they played in Dallas. I don't know what Prime had them playing at. Oak Cliff. If they was in Oak Cliff, nigga, he moved them to the hood. At least they was playing in the hood. Y'all don't know about Texas. You don't know about Dallas. I'll tell you. If they played in Oak Cliff, you need to listen to what he's saying. Real.
To play with a little bit of...
They didn't live there. That's cool. You don't have to live there. Bro, if you go there and you want to, play sports. I know I never played sports at a high level, but this is some really basic level. if you're in Oak Cliff, Texas, surrounded by all of these people in Oak Cliff, and you're privileged, those people are gonna get on your ass on the football field. He said he got his dog mentality from there. You got all these telling you at every turn when you on the field, yo, you this, you that, you this, you that. You not as good as us because you ain't from the hood, you ain't this. He's out there playing with these every day at practice, trying to show you wrong. You don't think you get a dog mentality from that? Now, I don't know, Trey, drop another song. I promise. I got something coming up, I promise you. But at the same time, though, like, I don't know what the school is. I'm just going out based on what y'all said, Oak Cliff and all this. Like, I don't know what it's. But if that's the case, it makes sense. Just don't like to hear when somebody rich has to say. Like, they think that rich people life is just all skips in the park and everything. If somebody rich say they went through adversity, you up 20 million, I don't want to hear nothing. You up 5 million, I don't want to hear nothing. They still humans. Like, I just never understood that shit. I'm the furthest from rich. I still don't understand that shit. Like, it just be weird.
Edge, no? Like, I mean, truthfully, it was one of the things that made Baker Mayfield such an exciting prospect when he went first overall. Ultimately, it is the talent that matters the most, and if Sanders can deliver wins to the struggling Giants or Browns franchise, I bet you they'll be
no links in the chat, gang.
with his personality. Regardless of how important Sanders' attitude is to scouts in their evaluation process, one thing that cannot be denied is his ability to
am not
win the
rich.
gridiron. His journey of footballing success got underway at Jackson State.
Yes, sir.
He decommitted from FAU when his father, Deion Sanders, took the head coaching position.
That nigga
at
Prime
Jackson
was bald
State.
as
Shedeur
shit.
quickly earned the starting job ahead of his freshman season in 2021, tasked with re-energizing a program that has managed just one winning season from their last 7, not including the reduced 2020 COVID campaign. Winning was not something Jackson State fans were accustomed to, at least until the Sanders arrived. As a freshman, Shedeur completed 65.9% of his passes for 3,231 yards, 30 touchdowns, and 8 interceptions.
Man, bro, them Jackson State teams were so fucking fun to watch. And in there, it like that's what I was a little nervous about Shedeur. I'm like, I don't know about bro. You know what I'm saying? But this showed his talent, like how he was reading the defenses, like
while posting an 11-2 record. It was a breakout performance.
Problem with the turkey? Yeah, nigga with the turkey.
Only just getting started. Building on the momentum of his debut season of college football, Sanders improved as a sophomore to complete 70.6% of his passes for 3,732 yards, 40 touchdowns, and just 6 interceptions, all while leading the Tigers to a perfect 12-0 regular season record.
And they was whooping niggas' ass too. Oh my God.
He played with a surgeon's precision.
I hate they lost to NCCU. Yeah, that was a bad loss, but
from a quarterback across their
it was a great game, and they all balled. It's just that nigga dropped that pass
in the process. Unfortunately, a celebration loss to North Carolina would end the stellar sophomore season on a downer. But Shedeur didn't go down without a fight, completing 75% of his passes for 349 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 0 interceptions. Having turned Jackson State into a dominant force in the Southwestern Athletic Conference, it was time for the Sanders duo to try their hand against some tougher oppositions. So, along with Travis Hunter, they packed their bags and took over the Colorado Buffaloes, another struggling program that had just one winning season from their last 6, and were coming off a dismal 1-11 campaign in 2022.
It's gonna be a different place, a different feel, a different
nigga. Real shit. Deion Sanders going to Colorado is one of the strangest things I've ever seen in college football, nigga. Like, again, you just had to pay attention to that moment. You just had to be there. Like, after the game, he was gone. After that celebration loss, he was basically gone. As a matter of fact, I think they said that he accepted the job right before the game. Said he was sad about the loss after the game. Later that same night, if I'm not rewriting history, the nigga was in Colorado talking to the team this night. That shit was nuts.
Attitude, a different energy, a different work ethic, a different want, a different hunger, a different desire, a different need, a different capacity. It's gonna be a different reach. I'm coming. See, by now you gotta feel it. You can feel what I'm saying. You can feel where I'm coming from. And you know I ain't playing because I got the credentials to back it up. Go to Colorado. You have no idea what you blessed me with, the opportunity that you've given me, and I feel like I owe you. So every day I'm going
Shedeur to the Saints. I wouldn't mind him on the Saints. I don't know how y'all gonna get him.
I'm gonna commit for you. I'm gonna do the things that others wouldn't do. Baby, we're coming.
Another culture reset was needed, and the Sanders once again made an immediate impact, turning over the heavily favored TCU Horned Frogs in the season opener.
Boy, this shit was crazy.
Go get him. That man next to you is a dog. That man next to you is somebody who wants this thing. That man next to you is somebody who believes. That man next to you is somebody that gots to have it today. We ain't got next. We got now. We ain't coming no more. We here. We here. Since y'all know we here, give me my theme music.
Got yellow bees in that bit.
In the national championship game earlier that year and entered the game as 20-point favorites, which is why the nation was so stunned to watch Colorado defeat them 45-42.
We told you we coming. We told you we coming. You thought we was joking. And guess what? We keep receipts. God bless you, America.
Many had questioned what the Shedeur Sanders.
Well, I was so excited to watch these motherfuckers go here and hope like this, because the thing is, niggas is at every turn, people have been trying to shit on Deion Sanders, but today we want to talk about Shedeur. At every turn, they have been trying to shit on Shedeur and minimize how good of a player that he is, honestly, at every turn. So when it came down here, they was like, oh shit, the FCS shit dead. He can't do that now. When this game started, nigga, this team, TCU, was fresh off going to the national championship the year before. Came out there, cooked them.
Sanders' experience would look like now that he had upgraded to FBS football, and this early introduction could not have gone much better. He completed a whopping 80.9% of his passes for 510 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 0 interceptions.
Cooked them!
Almost instantaneously, Shedeur Sanders, Travis Hunter, and Coach Prime were the hottest names in college football. And
not gonna lie, TCU was ass. Yeah, they underperformed.
Seasons. Over 2023 and 2024 combined, Sanders put together one of the most impressive statistical stretches in Colorado football history, passing for 7,364 yards, 64 touchdowns, and just 13 interceptions.
Granted, everybody loved TCU,
he also averaged a completion percentage of 71.5% across these 2 seasons.
Yo, man, think what's up.
More impressive by the fact that he was constantly facing immense pressure as a result of his terrible offensive line.
This nigga has one of the worst offensive lines I've seen in college football in a little minute. I don't want to say ever. I don't want to be like too crazy, but that offensive line was dead ass garbage as fuck. Year 2, they was better than they was year 1, but still not a great offensive line. I'm sorry. I don't know. And Shedeur being one of the most sacked quarterbacks, and matter of fact, not last year, the year before, he was the most sacked quarterback in college at the FBS level. For him to put up his numbers, I don't know how you shit on this nigga.
Like kind of what I had to adjust to.
I know your pass protection sucked. I'll say it for you.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I like my old lineman though. I still love my old lineman.
I know you do.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But you know, sometimes we wasn't all on the same page, so
Right.
it's something that you can't coach. Like, yeah,
that's what the quarterback was saying.
Take 3 in the hits, but if that's not the situation you given, then you gotta make something happen.
Yeah.
It was in the 2024 season that Shedeur Sanders made his strongest case for being a high-end NFL quarterback. After entering the season behind the likes of Quinn Ewers and Carson
This
Beck,
motherfucker real is bad! Real! Yo, real! They put a bet goddamn 20 get the subs, man. I appreciate you. Chat, please. Spam W's in the chat for gang. Another W20 get the subs, man. Real shit, I appreciate you. No cap, man. No cap, man.
Sanders proved himself with immense poise and toughness, taking a
Thank you, gang.
behind
Real
that
shit.
poor offensive line while still being able to complete 74% of his passes. This was the highest completion rate in the nation, yielding 4,134 yards, 37 touchdowns, and 10
Hey, Will Howard in this draft. Where y'all think Will Howard going?
Season since 2016, not including the reduced COVID-affected season in 2020. He tossed at least 2 touchdowns in every game.
Hey, they want to buy get his subs, gang. Real goddamn! Yo, thank y'all for the subs combined. Big 25 gifted. Yo, thank you for the 5. I really appreciate you. No cap, man. You ain't had to do that, but you did. Thank you. Also, thank you for another 20 gifted sub. Run! Nigga, we had 5,700 subs! Yo, Mo, think we get the sub. I appreciate you, gang. No cap, man. Bro, W community, man. Spam those for y'all sub, bro. Thank y'all, bro. No cap, man.
Sanders was named the Big 12 Offensive Player
Almost
of the Year.
6K, yeah.
He was awarded the Johnny
I'm
Unitas
grateful, bro.
Golden
I'm
Arm
grateful,
Award.
bro.
And don't get me wrong, because those
Nigga skipped
accolades
my
are
first dollar,
extremely
then
nice.
completely
I didn't try.
ignored my second one. Give me my money back.
No,
nigga,
no.
I'm unsubscribing.
You bullshit. I ain't try that. Chill out. Bro, my alerts is fucked up. Look, bro. It won't even let me scroll. I swear to God.
40 months. Big 40 months with photo.
The alerts are fucked up. I be trying, bro. Shit.
Swerve _.
What is this
just
doing?
Subscribed for 2 months. Get on with David nigga.
Chill out. It's not me. It's Stream Elements. I gotta talk to a rep or something. You think for the 15-month sub? All right, wait. Who said that? Nigga says. Where you at? Oh, that's Ron. I mean, that's RSN. RSN. Let me see what you did, bro. Yeah, thank you for the sub, gang.
Every time some niggas in the chat get ready to drop facts on trade during a sports debate.
What the fuck was that? Let me see.
Reggie 5222 cheered Dex 200. Conference talk in college football is whack.
Oh my
I played
God.
in the Meek and Mountain West. Gems are found every year in the draft from non-Power 4 conferences.
From everywhere,
Nil
bro.
plays a part.
Can you
Look
put
at
my Twitter
Ohio
DM at the
State,
stream?
they had
Oh!
$20 million roster and it got them the natty.
Yes, sir.
It's pay to play, gang, no matter where.
Yes, sir. Yo, Tyree, actually, I seen your DM when I was leaving the grocery store yesterday. I forgot to reply to you, but I will. I know the whole DM. It was about like the quality of your video and things like that. So I'll try to help you at the stream. I got you. This nigga said every time the chat talk to Trey about what? About sports? Why did this nigga think he was gonna hit this?
With the likes of Quinn
Get
Ewers
this
and
5 year
Carson
ago
Beck
shit
faltering
out of
in
here.
2024, Sanders found himself rocketing up draft boards to the extent that he finished the season as a consensus top 2 quarterback in the 2025 draft class alongside Miami's Cam Ward. Both players had separated themselves from the rest of the pack and offer completely different.
Nigga said click the link. What is this RSN? Oh, I seen it.
To receive our morning time and offering.
I seen these. Bro, I be on Instagram, bro.
This is the part of service where we ask the ushers to lock the doors. Just kidding.
Hey, niggas petty as shit. Hey, bro, Marvin Sapp, bro. What the fuck was you doing, bro? Why did he tell them niggas lock them doors and bring the baskets? And then I think, I don't know, I was watching the podcast earlier. They said he trying to spin in that what he was saying that like, he said, I never told him to lock the doors. I said, close them. Motherfucker, you know what you was doing. You know what the fuck you was doing.
Skill sets, which is what makes this pre-draft process so fascinating. Like in Cam Ward, you have the creative gunslinger who likes to take risks, whereas Sanders is the typical pocket passer who thrives on reading.
Semantics, he know what he's doing, bro.
Before picking you apart on short and intermediate passes. Don't get it twisted though, because the dude can throw the ball deep as well, as we saw in plenty of the games this past year.
Yep.
And on top of that too, has
one of my problems with Shedeur, he hold the ball too long sometimes though. I'm not gonna lie. That should be kind of annoying.
The X factor that Sanders has over everyone else in this quarterback class, though,
Laggy
and
ass
the
video.
skill that gives him such a high floor is his accuracy. In addition to having the highest completion percentage in the nation last year with 74%, PFF
74%.
the highest adjustment completion percentage with 82.5%.
Behind the garbage O-line.
Percentage accounts for all the things that are outside of the quarterback's control, such as drops, throwaways, spikes, quarterback hits, and more. So ultimately, that gives the truest representation of completion percentage. And it's telling that
Shedeur is just like CJ. Nah, not really though. Not in my opinion. You know I fuck with both of them, but nah, not really.
Is the name of the game for Sanders though, and it's not just
the way that I can say that I like is they pre-snap reads. Like when them niggas read the defense and they automatically knowing where they going with the ball. But other than that, I do think that they two different players though.
Case of finding his receiver for receptions. It's about how he finds them, leading his receivers when there are yards after the catch opportunities and protecting them when throwing them into
bro
traffic.
Pocket is slow as fuck.
This elite ability that will make Shedeur so
I'm not gonna lie
with his teammates.
Stroud is not really slow. Sanders is slow. Stroud just don't run. Like it's a difference. When you watch him play, when he run, he can move. He just don't run. You know, my nigga Shedeur is slow. Real shit. Shout out to my nigga Shedeur. I done seen him run for the slowest 30 yards I've ever seen in my life. That was crazy, nigga. That was crazy.
According to reception perception, Sanders' success rate against man and zone coverage comes in far higher than his rivals in the 2025 draft class, such as Cam Ward, Jackson Dart.
Slow as hell, I'm telling you, bro.
He posted an 81%
and Jackson he wasn't. Guess he was.
Where none of his rivals surpassed 76%, and his 90% success rate against zone coverage significantly eclipses the 82% that his top rivals top out at. And now look, these are going to be all things that NFL coaches and NFL scouts love to hear. And on top of that too, the fact that he's been in an offensive system where he's
Rick, because I played it in a minute.
In Pat Shurmur makes his reputability that much better of why he should be taken either as the
he basically a right-handed Tua,
at least in the top five.
I wouldn't say that.
Like I think that was the cool thing about really watching Sanders this past year is that Colorado doesn't really rely on RPOs as much as a team as like Ole Miss, or I mean, hell, even with the headset, I'm sure that Lane Kiffin was in Jackson Darts, or sorry, is it Lane Kiffin? Whoever the Ole Miss coach is.
Shedeur got Tom Brady's speed. I don't know, he faster than that.
Literally, they cut him off just trying to.
If this was Madden, I wouldn't give Shedeur more than I think we'd being nice if we give my nigga a 65 speed for real. I feel like we being real nice. 74, y'all niggas is tweaking. I gotta go find that Shedeur run, y'all. That nigga dead ass looks slow than a motherfucker. 70 max. All right, if we being nice, a 70. All right, we being nice, a 70. Y'all nigga, I swear, I be advocating for Shedeur crazy. Y'all niggas know that. I done seen this nigga running. He is slow than a motherfucker, man. But that's not his game. That's not his game. He's not fast, nigga.
Once the defense was set up. So, I mean, just having the ability of seeing what Shedeur Sanders can already do by actually having to make reads besides just simple RPO reads is going to be very special. And we even saw it this past year, which was awesome. Most importantly, though, Shedeur Sanders has already displayed
both his sons slow. Unfortunately, Shiloh don't got no speed neither. I don't believe it.
Which is something you have to do as a quarterback in the NFL. Like, those are going to be the fundamentals that Shedeur Sanders basically has to make a living off of, especially when you have a guy that can't have the arm talent of a guy like Cam Ward that can bail him out of situations if you misplace a ball or throw a ball late. Like, many people talk about how he doesn't have a cannon arm and lacks the athleticism to be that ultimate creator, but his sharp football brain and elite accuracy will counteract that. I mean, look at the quarterbacks like Brock Purdy and Geno Smith, for example.
Shedeur going undrafted?
Joe Burrow.
I mean, sorry, Shiloh.
Renowned for their strong arms, instead earning their success through elite processing.
Shiloh ran a 4.4? Where? Did Colorado have their pro day? No, I don't believe that. Where the fuck he ran that 4.4 at? At the pro day? Colorado ain't had a pro day, I don't think. Let me see. Coach Sanders. Okay. Working towards a big payday with a 40-yard dash. No, they didn't have it yet. Like, what is this? Oh, hold on. It's he runs a low 4.4 at a Mark Pro Day.
Stay aggressive, stay aggressive, stay aggressive. Good job.
Okay then.
Shit, don't shut up.
Let me see what you got though. No.
Aggressive and run through the line.
Let me tell you what. Big 12 Pro Day. It's the difference between football speed and a 40-yard dash. I don't believe that Shiloh is going to run a 4.4. I just don't believe it. First of all, I'm going to let y'all know, bro, I really fuck with Shiloh. Shiloh actually, I rooted for him more than I rooted for Shedeur. Like, I fuck with Shiloh. I done seen him get burnt too many times thinking he run a 4.4. I done seen him get an interception and look slow as hell to think he run a 4.4. That nigga don't run no 4.4. Or if he do run a 4.4, he don't do it on the football field. At all. Respectfully.
And accuracy.
I fuck with Shiloh though, bro.
He can certainly
I'm rooting for him, but I don't believe
with
it.
his legs, showcasing more than enough ability to improvise and pick up crucial downs as a rusher. Like, of course, you would love for your quarterback to be able to throw the ball deep every single play because
Shiloh probably run a 4.6.
You want them to have that strong arm, but if they can make up for it in
It would be
different parts
nice.
of their game,
4.6, a
really
low
not
4.6.
that big of a deal. Not only that too, but I mean, it's not like we didn't see Shedeur Sanders throw the ball deep. He can throw the ball deep when he needs to. Like, I mean, PFF charted him as having 1,184 yards, 14 touchdowns, and 1 interception on 20-plus yard passes, which earns him a 94.8 PFF grade on such throws.
High 4.5.
As crazy as it sounds too, Cam Ward actually has almost the identical stats, earning a 95 PFF grade on 20-plus yard throws with 1,148 yards, 14 touchdowns, and 0 interceptions. And now look, I think the most just polarizing aspect of Shedeur's game, and everybody knows what I'm going to say, you can say it with me.
They moved the ball back to the 22.
They sacks that he took.
Maybe I might be wrong.
To the sack. Picked off. Real estate ahead. Shiloh Sanders.
14 hawking this nigga, bro.
Showing him his shoe bottoms.
I'm not believing it. I'm not believing it. I'm not believing it, bro. Respectfully, I'm telling you, like, I'm not believing it. I'm not believing it, bro. Like, it's a difference when you see a nigga, bro. You can tell when a nigga fast, bro. He made a great play, but this ain't no 4.4, bro.
To the sack. Picked off. Real estate ahead.
Now, I'm not saying he's slow, but
Sanders showing him his shoe bottoms. Stunting like his daddy. Touchdown.
I'm not believing it. I don't know how y'all see it.
Took at Colorado. And yes, I'm sure we can put a lot of blame on that Colorado offense.
He got tired.
Not spectacular. But at the same time,
it's first quarter. Yo, thank you so much. Somebody said it's first. Nigga, it's first quarter. What you mean he tired? And that bitch not even that far of a run that we been in 100 though, like.
Showing him his shoe box.
Nuns, bro. I'm not believing, bro. Shout out to Shiloh, bro, because I did that sort of game, but I'm not believing it, bro.
Shedeur Sanders certainly does deserve a little bit of that blame, I think. His 37 sacks in 2024 were 5th most in the nation, and his 49 in
5th most this year.
2nd most. One of the areas that he needs to improve on is understanding when to take the easy check down or simply get rid of the ball.
Man, I'm telling you, this nigga be holding the balls. I'll be like, throw that bitch, bro.
There might be a positive thing about this because the high sack total also tells us something else about him, and it's that he's one hell of a tough competitor. Like, I mean, his ability to consistently get back up and continue delivering at a high level is a trait that you simply can't teach. It's made even more impressive, too, by the fact that
I give you a football right now. Can I throw it 25 yards? Bro, I don't know what the fuck kind of weak-ass arm you think I got. Yes, I can throw that bitch 25 yards, but that bitch is not going to be accurate at all. It's not going to be close to being accurate. Oh, my God. But it's going to go 25 yards.
Of just
you can't, man. I ain't going to lie. I know y'all niggas got some weak ass arms up here. I don't know what kind of bodies y'all got, nigga, but salute, nigga. Y'all niggas is cooked, nigga. You ain't getting up off the couch and throwing a football 25 yards, nigga. Now, if you telling me 50, 60, some extended shit like that, all right, bet. But come on, bro. I'm not a quarterback. Man, y'all niggas is cooked. You can't throw the ball 25 yards, bro.
1.3% according to...
I know everybody can't do it, but I'm not going to lie about what I can and can't do as of right now. I can throw a football 25 yards. It's not going to be accurate, though. Yeah, honestly, it's going to be embarrassing how left or how right that ball go.
To PFF in 2024, which is the third lowest among quarterbacks who played at least half the season. And that's exactly what you want to see from your starting quarterback.
Proof. What the fuck you want me to go throw a ball at?
Ward has a turnover-worthy play rate of...
Want me to get up right now and throw it?
Reflecting his far more aggressive gunslinger approach to the quarterback position.
And then if I get up, you niggas ain't getting me. Because I know how this shit gonna go. Wait a minute.
They move the ball back.
As soon as I throw a football, I'm gonna get... Y'all niggas are gonna cut that video up. And as soon as I throw it, it's gonna cut to some shit like this.
Sack. Picked off. Real estate ahead. Shiloh. Sanders showing him his shoe bottoms. Stunning.
You niggas don't think I know what you would do? You niggas don't think I know what you... At least you know. You niggas ain't finna get me, nigga. That shit, I would never. You're a fucking liar. You're lying for no reason. Yo, you niggas gonna put all kind of niggas. It's gonna be, y'all gonna put NFL greats intercepting it. Y'all might even find a nigga in a wheelchair to catch the ball and intercept it. Yo, you niggas is not getting me like that, bro.
Shedeur is your in-structure accurate quarterback. Ward fits the mold of quarterbacks who like to get creative and make plays, which inevitably leads to taking more risks.
That's fire content.
Sky high, particularly in the league that is being led by the likes of Patrick Mahomes, Lamar
Jackson. Actually, I don't do the edits. You'll laugh at it, though, nigga.
Learn to be more calculated with these risks. The highlights are great, but throwing back across your body into the waiting arms of a defender is a surefire way to wind your coach.
What the fuck?
Coach and land you on the bench.
Am I drunk? Y'all heard that?
Behind Sanders when it comes to reading the defense and adjusting to what they show. Of course, there's no reason to believe that he can't pick that up when working with NFL coaches, but it is a less translatable skill and one that has led to the demise of many similar quarterback profiles, with the likes of Zach Wilson being a recent example.
Who the fuck is that?
Ultimately, though, the lack of arm talent and imposing athleticism may cap the upside of Shedeur Sanders, but his advanced quarterbacking fundamentals make him a very enticing option at the top.
Who the fuck is this? This nigga said I'm this type of quarterback. Oh, fuck yourself. Who this big ass nigga throwing the ball? The hefty lefty.
The 2025 draft for quarterback hungry teams. If he can land in a spot that has a good offensive line and weapons to utilize, it is very easy to see him having success at the pro level. And if he can cut down on sacks and improve his creativity a little bit, then the ceiling is absolutely there. While he might never be the one-man wrecking crew that has become so coveted in the NFL in recent years, his understanding of the game and how to beat defenses suggests a long and successful career is ahead. Add on top of that, the boomer bust.
Nigga, was you drunk making this?
Nature that
I'm trying to listen.
Comes with Cam Ward as a prospect, and it would be no surprise to see the perceived safer pick in Sanders ending up as the best pick in the long run.
I'm telling you. Listen, to whoever gets your door, bro, I will be watching your games. If y'all close to the city, I will attend the game. Same thing with Travis, unless they're on the Patriots, and then I got to go hate watch. All right. But I think that you can't go wrong with neither one of these quarterbacks. I just hope that both of them end up in a great situation. Yeah. All right. He whispering too. I don't know what the fuck that nigga on. All right. So let's get ready. Let's take a break. Enough sports. We have a video that we were supposed to get ready to watch the other day, man. Last time that this nigga was down here in my city, man, they had this nigga picking up babies like he was the president, yo. I was like, nah, this nigga gotta be stopped, yo. This is crazy.
She wanna stay with me. Top of a penthouse up on the balcony, acting unfaithfully. A Hellcat driver, Mr. One Nighter.